long COVID just chewed right through it. For the
Oh,
last
really?
2 years, I was getting like 2 or 3 hours of sleep at night. I was absolutely miserable. And the very first night that I used it, the pads on my stomach and my ears, I slept 7.5 hours. The first night, the first time using it. This is amazing. Like, I'm a whole new person. I am elated. I am joyous. It's a miracle. I mean, really, it really is. I mean, this has given me my life back. It really has.
Right?
Yeah, I've had long haul COVID for 3 years. I've basically been bedridden. I had horrible hand and leg tremors, could not write, couldn't type on the computer. I was using a walker because my leg tremors were so severe. I know it was bad. And my sleep meds, I take a one of the most powerful sleep meds in the world.
Well, which one was that, if you don't mind me asking?
Xywave.
That's pretty heavy duty.
Yeah, it's in long COVID just chewed right through it. For the
Oh,
last
really?
2 years, I was getting like 2 or 3 hours of sleep at night. I was absolutely miserable.
Right.
So I was just, it just made it worse because, as you know, sleep is everything. Um, and I had memory loss, brain fog, but that started to go away. Dizziness, that went away. But the severe thing was still the hand, the leg tremors, the severe fatigue, and the sleep issue. And
Right.
then I started using the Dolphin stimulator. And the very first night that I used it correctly, Dr. Bruce was kind enough, God bless him. He sent a therapist out, Lee Songer, and
Right.
he came to my house and taught me how to use it. And the very first night that I used it, the pads on my stomach and my ears, I slept 7.5 hours. The first night, the first time using it. And that's been about 2 weeks now. And I have slept every night between 7 and 8 hours. And I'm a whole new person. And then I used page 13, page 41, and page 12, I think, for anxiety, for the nervous reset, and for the long haul COVID fatigue. That cut my fatigue. I mean, it has almost gotten rid of it. I'm up and out of bed. I'm able to go places where I couldn't before.
Right.
Dr. Bruce sent me the protocol for the hand and leg tremors. My hand and leg tremors are completely gone after the first treatment, and I've been doing it every day now. Yeah, so now I have very little fatigue. I do the midday protocol for fatigue, and it helps give me more energy so I can get up and do stuff and move around and start to exercise again. And it's a game changer. None of the doctors know what to do for long haul COVID. They have no idea. They're at a loss. And there's so many people that have it, and they keep going to doctor after doctor, and they don't even know they have it. They think something else is wrong with them. If they have hand and leg tremors, they test them for Parkinson's, because I was like a full blown Parkinson patient. It looks just like Parkinson's.
Right. Right. But it's not, and it's something
Right.
completely different. So overall, you've been obviously pretty happy that I don't even know how you found us in that sense. You just, you know what I mean? How did you find
I used
us?
my noodle.
Did
What
you?
I did was I'm a member of some long COVID forums, as well as I always try to look on YouTube for the latest information on long COVID. And on there, I found a lady that was a nurse practitioner, and she was talking about how she uses this in her practice, this device, and that it gets rid of long COVID. And so I looked it up, called the company, and when I was talking, I think I talked to Dr. Bruce. Are you Dr. Bruce? No?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Well, yeah, I'm the one that
I
asked.
was where you were talking third party. I go, what if she knows it's me or not? I didn't want to get into it.
So I thought, well, why go, why go and try to find a practitioner to go to and pay out of pocket most of the time? And I can just buy the device. I'm smart. I can figure it out. But once I had help, then it started working. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I'm a whole new person.
Right.
I mean, you wouldn't even know. Instead of sitting in bed all the time, I'm up doing stuff now. I'm organizing stuff that's been neglected for 3 years. I've been going out dancing like I love to do. I couldn't go dancing before, not with leg tremors the way they were.
Right.
Now I'm going out to eat and going dancing every Saturday night. I mean, I'm back to my old self.
So one would think that you're quite pleased with the intervention of this therapy. Right?
That's an understatement. I am elated. I am joyous. It's a miracle. I mean, really, it really is.
I think the miracle is not the device and the protocols, is the fact, honestly, that we managed to get Lee into the two of you together. So as long as you're happy, you're sleeping, what, a lot more than you used to.
Oh, God, more than double. And this morning, my boyfriend he gets bad headaches on the left side of his forehead. And I said, so it's all up and down the left side? He goes, yeah. Well, Lee said, anywhere it hurts. She told me what polarity to put it on. So I told him, show me where it hurts. He said, right here, going all the way up. I did 4 points going all the way up for 60 seconds on each point. Within 3 minutes, his headache was gone. He said, my God. He said, I've seen the miracles that it's done for you. He goes, but I didn't think it was going to work for me. He goes, my headache is completely gone. Yeah.
What we discussed.
And when he is over here, he has a hard time, like he'll fall asleep, but he has a lot of wakeful times during the night.
Right.
So I use it first, and then I put it on him. And now, since he's been doing that at night, he's over here 4 nights a week.
Right.
So he's doing it 4 nights a week. And he said, I feel so much better in the morning. He goes, I don't wake up in the middle of the night anymore. He goes, when I wake up, I'm not still tired. I have more energy. He goes, it's doing the same thing for me. And I'm not even sick like you are. He goes, but it's improving my energy. He goes, and I don't wake up and have a hard time falling back to sleep. So it's helping him too, only 4 nights a week.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Men need to get a full sleep. That's one of the problems I find why men get sicker. They don't get a full night's sleep. They often get up middle of the night to pee and stuff like this, and they don't sleep well. This is a very, very important part of our courses. So I'm really happy that it's working out for you so well.
It's amazing. I can't thank you enough for all your help and information and for sending Lee out. And I mean, this has given me my life back. It really has. If before this, I would not be able to sit here upright for this long.
Oh, really?
Have to lay down. Yeah, it was that bad. And now I'm up cleaning out my room. I'm cleaning out my drawers, giving away clothes and shoes that I don't want. I'm reorganizing stuff. I'm getting on the computer with my friends. I'm hanging out. I mean, like I said, going out dancing, dinner. I mean, I got my life back.
Well, we're really glad that we could be part of that. And I thank you so much for taking the time and share that with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Helps other people because more people should know about this. My pain management doctor that I called on for years and years, we became friends. And I went to him prior to using this the correct way. And when I go back to see him, he actually has gout. And I'm going to take this Dolphin device and I'm going to show him how he can treat himself and tell him, you ought to put this in your office because he's going to notice a huge difference when I go back June 18th, that I am like 99% better than when he saw me last. And he was trying to help me. And
just go easy on his ego. Okay.
He's got one, but we've been friends a long time. He knows. And I'm going to take the device and show him how it works. And I'm going to say, look, here on this page, it'll treat your gout. Here's the points. Here's how you do it.
Right.
And hopefully he'll use it on himself, be a believer, and use it in his practice so that more physicians in this, Tampa Bay area start using it.
And I think you'd be very pleased how it works out over time. You really haven't been using it that long.
No. But I got instant results, but I use it every day. I'm just going to keep using it. I don't know when I stop. I just keep going.
You stop when you feel that you should stop. And you're smart.
To stop because I feel so good. I'm worried I might backslide. I don't want to backslide. I told Lee, I said, I read in the manual that it said that this is not a cure. I said, what does that mean? She goes, it just means that you have constant issues with health, so you'll always be using it.
We have to say that stuff. Well, we thank you for your time. All right.
Yeah, thank you so much, Denise, for your time today. And,
you have a good day.
Day. Rock on.
Okay, thank you.